recent news and trial updates. Hi. I wanted to share a few recent stories and updates that caught my attention. First, actress Hayden Panettiere, 36, has reportedly been mourned by friends and former co-stars, including Kim Cattrall and members of the Scream cast. Childhood friend and fellow former child star Heather Matarazzo shared an emotional tribute, remembering meeting Panettiere when they were both children traveling to New York City for auditions. Matarazzo described her as a special person and a tremendous talent, writing that she was truly a light. Actress Viola Davis, who worked with Panettiere in The Architect in Custody, also paid tribute to her former co-star. Davis described Panettiere as an old, wise soul with such a deep heart and expressed sadness that the world did not have more time with her. Another major story involves the long-unsolved killing of Tupac Shakur. Prosecutors told jurors that former gang leader Dwayne "Kef" D. Davis, 63, orchestrated the 1996 drive-by shooting in Las Vegas as retaliation for the beating of his nephew. Davis has pleaded not guilty to a murder charge involving the use of a deadly weapon. Prosecutor Binu Palel told the jury that they would hear evidence that Davis made sure the people involved were armed and prepared to carry out the shooting. The prosecution also plans to rely on public statements Davis has previously made about the case. There is also an update in the Lindsay Clancy murder trial in Massachusetts. The prosecution has rested its case, and the defense has begun calling witnesses in Plymouth Superior Court. Clancy, 36, has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder in the deaths of her 3 children, Cora, Dawson, and Callan, who died at their Duxbury home in January 2023. Clancy has acknowledged killing her children, while her defense attorney argues that she should not be held criminally responsible because she was allegedly overmedicated and suffering from postpartum psychosis. The prosecution argues that the killings were planned before Clancy attempted to take her own life. During testimony for the defense, Clancy's mother, Paula Musgrove, described her daughter as a loving and devoted mother. She said she noticed a significant change in Clancy's behavior in October 2022. Musgrove also testified that Clancy told her and her husband that she was having thoughts of harming the children. Clancy's sister, Alison Ozga, also testified for the defense. She described herself and Clancy as very close and said she first noticed a change in her sister's mood when she visited Massachusetts for Thanksgiving in November 2022. These cases are all very different, but they have each drawn significant public attention, whether because of the loss of a well-known actress, a decades-old murder finally reaching trial, or the complicated circumstances surrounding the deaths of 3 children. Best. Rachel.